Welcome back everybody to another Ren'py video tutorial. We're going to start something different here. And I've decided since I'm going to be gone for a year, I'm going to recreate the first part of my game, Lavar's Life, with you guys from scratch. Okay, or pretty much from scratch, but over the course of a year. So we're going to talk about like specific little things in short-ish videos. This might be the longest video we do. Maybe this will help spark some interest into Ren'py for some people. Maybe some people who have never used Ren'py at all. You know, you maybe think, oh, I can't do it. Well, if you want to just sort of casually learn, once a month I'm going to do a short little video about a simple topic within Ren'py, and we're going to go from there. And in the process, we are going to recreate the first scene of my game, Lavar's Life. This is what you would get when you first start up Ren'py, and here we are. Our new game, we're calling it 12 Months, and as you can see, here in the script, it just already has some stuff made up. So this kind of helps you if you've never played or never made a Ren'py game before. This is going to teach you some of the stuff. But we don't need any of this, so we're going to take it out now. Okay? Again, if you want to read those things, you can either pause the video and read it, or you can get Ren'py yourself and read those things. We don't need them, so I'm going to take them out so it's not messy in our game, okay? But just keep in mind in future videos, that's how it's going to be. So the very first thing we're going to work on here, and I'm going to say, before you guys start your game, you're going to want to have a script, okay? So that's the first thing we're doing here. This is the script. I actually had to take it and tear apart all the coding in it and make it a script, or make it just a story written, sort of. I mean, I guess I don't say who's talking, but we will deal with that later. Okay? So this is my script that we are going to use for this whole game that we're doing, which is basically one main scene in my thing. This will include some screens with just some text on it. These two here just show up with text. These ones here all show up with just as text, like in the center of the screen. And I'll not that one. I think it's just these ones here. So we're gonna talk about timed stuff. We're gonna talk about characters talking. We're gonna talk about adding quotations. We're going to talk about adding italics. We're going to talk about adding a menu and adding stuff that happens. This is the only thing that I have. I made it in bold so I know, like if I'm writing my script currently that I'm doing, I write everything in bold that is going to be part of the menu. So these are choices that are made and what happens depending on what choice you pick, kind of thing. So that's how I have it to start out with, okay? So, since I didn't do too much Ren'py stuff here, I'm going to do one little thing for you guys. That is how to add a new character, okay? So, we already have the information here that we need. So, it's very simple. We're just going to copy, hit enter after that, and put paste. And so this letter here is going to define the character. Every time that letter shows up at the start of a thing, think of it like a movie script. And you know how they have like the character's name? Instead of having the name, you're going to just put a letter. Okay, so in this case, we're going to put the letter L, and the character's name will be Lavar. Okay? We have another character in this story. And we're going to put it as R. For Randon. Okay, that's Lavar's brother. We no longer need this one here anymore, so we'll get rid of hers. Okay, so it's very simple. We got two characters in our script. That's all we need at this moment. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over to our script, and I'm going to copy it. Copy. And right after the start, or hit enter a couple times, notice how it's indented in a bit. paste. Okay. So you're going to notice that some of these are green, some of these are black. You're going to want all your stuff that is going to be shown in the game to appear in green. And so the one thing you have in common for that is the little quotation marks. Okay? But quotation marks can also be when a character's talking. So now that I have this in, this game will not run. Okay? As it is now, it's not going to run because it's looking at everything that's written in black and it's saying that these things here are coding information. But it's not. It's what we want for the story. So, we're going to get into that a little bit more in the future, but for now, I'm going to quickly just tell you guys. Remember how we have the letters here? L space. Now, LeVar is going to be saying this. L space. Okay. And we'll just go through here. Now, where could she be? L space. There she is. L space. You want to make sure because, like, sometimes the situation is that, like, for example, here, for some reason. Oh, yeah, because we have a marking here. Okay, so anything like, even like a apostrophe will change it over to the other color. So what we want to do in this case is, because we already know all the stuff above, we got this far down here. We know that he's saying that, so we're going to change this. We're going to put a quotation around both parts. The starting and the end. And then we're going to do the same with all these ones up here. Because we already have the characters' stuff figured out. So, what I'm going to suggest you do in doing this is you can write out the character's name in your script that you write in like WordPad, or you can write it right in here. And then have the character's name like you're writing a script for a movie or a TV show or something like that. And then when you come into here, just change all that to the letter for the character's name. Okay? And then that'll solve this problem here. Then any of the things that are not that, just put quotations around them. So you'll still know where people are talking and who's talking, but you won't know, but you won't have the quotation marks in the story yet. We'll deal with that later, okay? Okay, and to finish this up, we're going to talk a little tiny bit about indentation. So after your labels start, if you notice, if you hit enter, your line is indented a bit. Okay, this is going to come in handy for many other things, but right now, in this case, all we need to worry about is this first indent. So we're going to line this first line up, and the best part about this is now you can just highlight the whole script and hit tab. And now your whole script is going to line up with this line here. So that's all I'm going to teach you guys for this video here. I want to keep it nice and short. Basically just how to put your script in and how to have a character talking. Okay? We will talk more about how to add characters into your, like how to add images in the next video. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.